Dear students, welcome to Education World uh, in the online class. So we are learning about carbon and its compound. So basically the organic chemistry. And today is the last class in this chapter. So basically in this class we'll learn about the alcohol and the acid. ठीक है, तो पहले शुरू करते हैं जो अल्कोहल क्या होता है। तो हमने जो जो फंक्शनल ग्रुप पढ़ाई था, तो उसमें क्या था, जो फंक्शनल ग्रुप, सो बेसिकली व्हेन इन हाइड्रोकार्बन, सो दैट इज द जनरल फार्मूला CnH2n+2। तो उसमें जब एक हाइड्रोजन रिप्लेस हो जाता है, जैसे CnH2n+1 and 1H is replaced by OH group, so that is our alcohol. Okay, and in the nomenclature we learn, so basically the IUPAC nomenclature of the alcohol will be, so basically alkane root word, then we'll have all suffix for the alcohol. Okay, and the combination of this, so basically we'll have the alkanol. Again, remember, so basically when we're having this kind of situation, so basically the primary suffix ane or ene, so basically a n, in or in, so basically that will come with the secondary suffix. If there is a vowel in the secondary suffix, so basically the e, we have to skip the e, and then that is why this is a alkanol. Okay, and first member of this alcohol family is, so basically n equal to 1, that is methanol. तो ये पता है जो methane and all, so basically this is methanol, and the second member of this family is C2H5OH, so that is our ethanol. ठीक है, and the third member of this family will be C3H7OH, so that is propanol. Okay, propanol, that is propanol. So the same way now, if you can see, this is like the first, from the first to second member of this, so basically it is differed by one CH2 unit, and second to third, again it is differed by CH2 unit. So all these remain same, but only the difference is they differ by CH2 unit. तो ये क्या होते हैं, so basically they are homologous series. Okay, so they are homologous series. So basically तो इसमें क्या होते हैं, जो अल्कोहल का जो है, तो उसका जो केमिकल प्रॉपर्टीज, बिकॉज ऑफ दिस OH functional group, so that will be remain same, but the physical property, it will change, specifically the boiling point and the melting point of this alcohol. So basically this will depends on the hydrocarbon part. Okay, so now in general, so basically the most of the alcohol up to n equal to, when n equal to 9, sorry, n equal to 9, so these all the alcohols are liquid in nature, liquid. And when n equal to greater than 10, so basically 9, so basically n equal to greater than equal to 10, so basically that will be our solid. Okay, so the alcohol will be the solid. And the general properties, so basically the alcohol are colorless liquid. So alcohol are colorless liquid, and they are inflammable. So basically they are inflammable. ओके, तो इसका मतलब ये बर्निंग में मदद करते हैं। और the most important point is the alcohol. So basically the short no chain alcohol, like a methanol and ethanol, so they are soluble in water in all proportion. ठीक है। तो कोई भी प्रोपोर्शन में हम ये इथानॉल मिथानॉल पानी में मिलाएंगे तो क्या होगा, वो पानी में मिल जाएगा। और एक्चुअली दे आर मिसेबल, एंड दे आर मिसेबल बिकॉज ऑफ नो द हाइड्रोजन बॉन्डिंग with the water, bonding hydrogen bonding with no water molecule. So basically this alcohol, they form hydrogen bond, strong hydrogen bond with the water molecule, and this is why so they are soluble in all proportion in water. ओके तो ये जो कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम के लिए इम्पोर्टेंट है, तो क्या है जो क्यों जो अल्कोहल जो पानी में soluble होता है, तो what is the no reason, so the reason is so basically they are having no hydrogen bond with this water molecule. And the important point second is so basically the alcohols are neutral in nature. तो इसमें क्या होता है, जो हम इसमें जो लिटमस पेपर देंगे तो उसमें साथ कोई रिएक्शन नहीं होगा, सो बेसिकली दे आर न्यूट्रल टू litmus paper, so basically neutral in nature, that is why they are no neutral to litmus paper. ठीक है। the another important point about this, so basically they are no they do not conduct, they do not conduct electricity. So these are the most important the properties about the alcohol. Now directly we'll move to the our topic, so basically the ethanol, which is the the most important and most widely used alcohol. So this is the alcohol, so basically we use in a large quantity or in a wide range. Okay, so first we'll learn about the preparation. So preparation, तो ये जो प्रिपरेशन का जो मेथड है, तो हम बहुत ही तरीका से इसको बना सकते हैं। जैसे फर्स्ट द हाइड्रेशन मेथड, तो इसमें क्या होता है, हाइड्रेशन का मतलब है इसमें वाटर ऐड करना है। ठीक है, तो किस में वाटर ऐड करने से इथेनॉल मिल जाता है, तो एक्चुअली इफ वी टेक लाइक ए इथेन, ओके, सो इथेन में हम ऐसे वाटर ऐड करेंगे तो इसमें क्या बन जाएगा, इथेनॉल। But this is not very easy, but this is like a if you could make alcohol like this, so basically there will be a huge demand, or everybody can make alcohol in their home. Okay, so the you need for this, you need a catalyst. This is phosphoric acid catalyst, phosphoric acid catalyst, and in so basically this is on silica surface. So silica surface, you are having phosphoric acid, then you have to pass the steam through the gas, basically the gas mixture of ethene and the steam. So in presence of no phosphoric acid, so you will get the ethanol. Okay, so another, this is one of the method, and we learn few other method also. So by doing the substitution reaction, maybe in the higher class you will learn about the substitution reaction, but the simple reaction here, basically if you take the alkyl bromide and aqueous KOH solution, aqueous sorry, this is aqueous KOH solution, then you will have, basically if you heat it, you will get alcohol. तो इसमें क्या होता है, जो Br जो है यहाँ पे जो ब्रोमीन है, तो ये क्या होता है, जो K प्लस OH माइनस, तो यहाँ पे ये OH मतलब एक्चुअली OH substitute the Br, so that is why it is called the substitution reaction. And by doing this reaction, so basically you can get the alcohol. But the important point is, so basically here you have to take aqueous solution. Okay, and if you take the alcoholic solution, so basically there will be a different reaction, then you will have a alkene. Okay, so in the ethene synthesis or ethene preparation we learn, so basically if you same the ethyl bromide, if you change with the aqueous, instead of aqueous इसमें alcoholic KOH लेंगे तो क्या होगा, वो इथिलीन बन जाएगा, जैसे CH2 double bond CH2. So this is if you take alcoholic KOH, okay, alcoholic KOH. But if you take aqueous KOH, you will get the alcohol. So this is very important. So just use the same reagent instead of aqueous solution. If you take the alcoholic solution, you will have a different product. Okay, so the again the alcohol in the large scale, actually these are in the small scale or the laboratory scale we can do. So basically in the large scale by doing fermentation. So basically if you take uh, sugar C12H22O11. So basically if you do the uh, fermentation, so basically you can get the alcohol. So it is a two-step reaction. So first you will have a glucose, and then uh, you will have the alcohol. So basically for this fermentation you need bacteria, so that is yeast we used to use. So basically this is for large scale industrial scale preparation, or in the large scale, so we use this method. Okay, so now we learn about few physical properties of this so the physical properties of ethanol. तो इसमें क्या होता है जो फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज उसमें जो फर्स्ट दिस इज ए कलरलेस and with the sweet smell, or sweet, not exactly the sweet, so maybe it is like a smell like a spirit, we call the spirituous smell, and with flammable character, that is inflammable in nature. Okay, so another important point is, so basically ethanol is lighter than वाटर. तो इसमें ये क्या होता है, जो इसका जो डेंसिटी है वो वाटर से कम होता है. और जो सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट है, तो वो जनरल प्रॉपर्टीज में बताया गया है. जैसे क्या होता है, जो इथानॉल dissolve in all proportion in water because of strong hydrogen bonding with the water molecule. तो इसमें क्या होता है, जो स्ट्रॉन्ग हाइड्रोजन बॉन्डिंग बिटवीन द वाटर एंड द अल्कोहल. सो बेसिकली दिस इज जस्ट फॉर एग्जांपल, you can remember in the higher class, you will learn in the detail. So यहाँ पे क्या होता है, जो ये जो हाइड्रोजन ऑक्सीजन होता है, ये जो वाटर का हाइड्रोजन होता है, तो इसमें साथ ऐसे हाइड्रोजन बॉन्ड करते हैं, और ये जो हाइड्रोजन है ये वाटर के साथ ऐसे हाइड्रोजन बॉन्ड करते हैं. तो ऐसे ही कंटिन्यूस वो जो नो चेन स्ट्रक्चर बनते हैं. तो इसलिए क्या होता है, ये दे आर इजीली soluble and they soluble in all proportion. तो अभी क्या पढ़ेंगे, अभी केमिकल प्रॉपर्टीज के बारे में पढ़ेंगे. सो केमिकल प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ इथानॉल. तो उसमें जो होता है, फर्स्ट दिस इज ऑलरेडी वी लर्न. सो बेसिकली दिस इज इनफ्लेमेबल, सो इट रिएक्ट्स विद oxygen, or if we burn in presence of air or oxygen, so basically it will produce carbon dioxide and water and plus heat. तो ये हीट प्रोड्यूस होता है. तो इसीलिए हम क्या होता है, इसको फ्यूल के रूप में यूज होता है. और ये भी जो बायोफ्यूल है, तो उसमें पेट्रोल के साथ मिला के जो बनता है, तो एक्चुअली पेट्रोल के साथ इथानॉल मिला के जो बनता है वो एक्चुअली बायोफ्यूल होता है. तो अभी जो है बहुत इसमें ऊपर हमारा अटेंशन बहुत है जो बायोफ्यूल. तो कैसे बना सकते हैं और इसका जो कैलोरीफिक वैल्यू, तो कितना मतलब वो जला के कितना हीट मिल सकते हैं, तो वो इम्पोर्टेंट है। तो उसी के ऊपर अभी हमारा जो रिसर्च का अटेंशन चल रहा है। लेकिन हम आगे बढ़ेंगे। जैसे क्या होता है, जो इथानॉल सोडियम के साथ कैसे रिएक्ट करते हैं, जो इथानॉल के साथ जो मेटालिक सोडियम वो रिएक्ट करने के बाद क्या होता है, जो सोडियम इथॉक्साइड C2H5ONA वो हाइड्रोजन होता है। तो हम बाद में पढ़ेंगे जो ये जो रिएक्शन होता है, तो इसमें जो हाइड्रोजन होता है तो ये क्या करते हैं, जो वो स्ट्रॉन्ग रिड्यूसिंग रिएजेंट के रूप में यूज होता है। तो ये क्या होता है, जो इथानॉल एंड sodium mixture if we take, so basically that acts as a reducing agent because it produces hydrogen, and then hydrogen act as a reducing agent. Okay, so this is an important reaction. So maybe in the in the upper class, so we'll learn details about it. Now we'll learn about the oxidation. So basically, this is another oxidation of ethanol. तो उसमें क्या होता है, जो डिपेंडिंग ऑन द ऑक्सीडाइजिंग एजेंट वी कैन हैव different product. So if simply we oxidize ethanol with chromic oxide and acetic acid, so basically CrO3 and acetic acid, that we learn just after this. So basically this is a acetic acid, then we'll get a product. This is called acetaldehyde or ethanol. So basically common name is acetaldehyde, acetaldehyde, and the IUPAC name will be ethanol. This is a one, and if we change the oxidizing agent, so basically instead of chromic acid, if we use alkaline KMnO4, then of course we'll have a different product. So basically alkaline KMnO4, तो उसमें क्या आएगा, उसमें जो प्रोडक्ट बनेगा वो है एसिटिक एसिड। ठीक है, सो हम क्या जो कौन सा जो ऑक्सीडाइजिंग एजेंट यूज कर रहा है उसी के ऊपर जो प्रोडक्ट डिपेंड करता है। सो दिस इज ए रिलेटिवली वीक ऑक्सीडाइजिंग एजेंट, सो दैट इज व्हाई वी आर गेटिंग एल्डिहाइड, बट अल्कालाइन KMnO4 ये स्ट्रॉन्ग ऑक्सीडाइजिंग एजेंट है, तो इसलिए क्या होता है, वो एल्डिहाइड को फर्दर ऑक्सीडाइज करते हैं, तो वो हमारा बन जाता है एसिटिक एसिड। ठीक है, सो दिस इज नो गुड, and now this is very important reaction. This is called esterification, esterification or esterification. I don't know how to the good which pronunciation is good for you, but we can call this is the esterification or esterification. So here actually we produce ester. Okay, so the reaction between acid and alcohol, so more specifically, so the reaction between the acetic acid and ethanol in presence of concentrated so catalytic amount, the concentrated H2SO4, and if we heat it, so basically this will produce the ester. Again, this is a ester, like a functional group we learn acid, aldehyde, no ketone. So here this is the functional group actually ester. This is not in your syllabus, but here the compound is since we are getting the compound, so that's why it is a we have opportunity to get familiar with this. So this is a ester group and this is called esterification, because of this reaction इसमें क्या हो रहा है, एस्टर बन रहा है, तो इसीलिए हम इसको बताते हैं एस्टरिफिकेशन रिएक्शन। और ये जो होता है, जो कंपाउंड बनता है, इसका जो स्मेल है ये बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट है। सो बेसिकली वी आर हैविंग स्वीट स्मेल, नो स्वीट मेल, एंड स्पेसिफिकली लाइक ए राइपन बनाना, रेफिन बनाना का जो स्मेल होता है तो उसी के तरफ थोड़ा होता है, तो इसीलिए ये जो कैरेक्टरिस्टिक ऑफ दिस रिएक्शन, सो बेसिकली इफ यू दिस इज ए वन ऑफ द इम्पोर्टेंट कंपैरेटिव टेस्ट बता सकते हैं, जो अल्कोहल कैसे पहचानेंगे, जो दिया गया है वो अल्कोहल इथानॉल और क्या दूसरा अल्कोहल, तो इथानॉल होगा तो वो एसिटिक एसिड के साथ ऐसे रिएक्शन करके जो एस्टर बनेगा, तो उसका जो स्मेल आएगा तो वो रिपन बनने जैसा स्मेल आएगा। वो भी वाइस वर्सा, ये एसिटिक एसिड का भी नो कॉन्फर्मेटिव टेस्ट, जैसे हम इसके साथ कोई जो एसिड है उसके साथ इथानॉल मिला के ऐसे हिट करेंगे तो ये एस्टर का स्मेल आएगा, तो हम बता सकते हैं ये जो एसिड है कौन सा एसिड है और कौन सा अल्कोहल है। So this, in this point of view, so this is very very important no, for the competitive reaction. Okay, so not only this is a esterification reaction, not only that, so you will also learn about the no ester hydrolysis or hydrolysis of ester, हाइड्रोलिसिस ऑफ एस्टर। तो उसमें क्या होता है हाइड्रोलिसिस, मतलब यहाँ पे जो होता है जो वाटर ऐड हो जाता है एक्चुअली। if we take the same ester C2H5 then वहाँ पे हम no water इसमें साथ in presence of acid or the base, so basically this will produce again the corresponding acid and the alcohol. Okay, so you remember, so this is hydrolysis, water add हो जाता है एस्टर से, इसीलिए इसको बताते हैं एस्टर हाइड्रोलिसिस। सो दिस कैन बी विद द एसिड catalyzed and this can be also the base catalyzed. The same reaction if we do in a alkaline medium, तो उसमें क्या आएगा, वो जो प्रोडक्ट है वही आएगा, लेकिन थोड़ा चेंज होगा क्योंकि इन प्रेजेंस ऑफ बेस बेसिकली द एसिड प्रोडक्ट एसिड इट विल अगेन रिएक्ट, सो बेसिकली वी विल हैव नो सॉल्ट ऑफ द corresponding एसिड एंड अल्कोहल। ठीक है, तो ये जो दोनों रिएक्शन है जो एस्टरिफिकेशन और द एस्टर हाइड्रोलिसिस, दीज आर वेरी वेरी important for the competitive exam. Okay, yes, so it could be NDA, it could be NTSC, all these important competitive reactions. So these reaction is very very important. Okay, now we'll learn about the another important reaction. So basically already we did that. So basically dehydration. Dehydration का मतलब क्या होता है? So basically we are removing water molecule from the ethanol. So dehydration of ethanol इसका मतलब है, तो ये जो है हम dehydrating agent जैसे concentrated H2SO4 यूज करेंगे तो उसमें क्या आएगा, वो जो strong affinity for water, so basically this water molecule will be will remove from this molecule, so we'll have the sorry, this is H2 or uh, CH2 double bond CH2 plus water. So ethane and the water. Okay. So this is the because of the dehydration. So basically concentrated H2SO4 having strong affinity for for water. So water molecule will come out from this alcohol, and you will have corresponding alkene and the alcohol. So these are the very important reaction, and the last 3-4 reaction is very very important for the competitive reaction, and this is also the practical purpose or experimental based question. So for this is very very important. Now we'll learn about the uses of अल्कोहल और स्पेसिफिकली इथानॉल। तो इथानॉल जो हमने पहले ही बताया है, जो सबसे अधिक मात्रा में जो अल्कोहल यूज होता है वो है इथानॉल। ठीक है, सो व्हाट आर द पर्पस? सो फर्स्ट दिस इज यूज्ड एज ए fuel for lamps. So this is not for home lamp. So basically this is for the in the laboratory we use so frequently where we don't have no supply of gas. So basically there we use ethanol as to burn to produce flame. And for that purpose we use lamps and the stoves. Again we use for the fuel that we talked about the biofuel. So basically that also we can consider this is a important ingredient for the fuel. Okay, so not only that, so a large amount of alcohol used as a solvent for various organic reaction, and not only that for drug molecule for drug molecules, and also the oils perfume, हम जो परफ्यूम यूज करते हैं तो उसमें भी एक मतलब अल्कोहल मिलावट रहता है. एक्चुअली दिस इज अल्कोहल विथ योर नो द परफ्यूम सो मिक्सचर and no, that is why again there is some burning or something like we spray deodorant, so basically it is content a good amount of alcohol. ठीक है. तो इसके साथ साथ जो सबसे ज्यादा में हमारा यूज होता है वो शायद आप लोगों को पता है एज ए बेवरेज. सो प्रेफरेंस के रूप में बहुत यूज होता है, तो ज़्यादा बोलने का ज़रूरत नहीं है इसके ऊपर, अब सभी को पता है. और दिस इज ऑल्सो यूज्ड एज ए प्रिजर्वेटिव preservatives, for biological biological specimen. स्पेसिमेन इसका मतलब है वो जो बायोलॉजिकल रिसर्च सैंपल्स होता है और कुछ एक्सपेरिमेंट स्पेसिमेंट्स, तो वो जो होता है तो उसी के लिए ये यूज होता है. इसके साथ साथ और भी यूज है. सो दिस इज यूज्ड एज ए यूज्ड एज ए एंटीसेप्टिक एज एन एंटीसेप्टिक antiseptic. कोई भी wounds to sterilize the syringe or the needle. So basically sometimes we use the alcohol as a antiseptic. Okay, so these are the major importance. But another important, this is especially for competitive exam. So basically, what is the denatured alcohol? ये डीनेचर्ड अल्कोहल क्या होता है एक्चुअली? जो इथानॉल में कुछ इम्प्योरिटीज रहता है, इम्प्योरिटीज सच एज लाइक ए मिथानॉल और pyridine, कॉपर सल्फेट, सल्फेट, ऐसा बहुत तरीका बहुत केमिकल्स कभी कभी जो इम्प्योरिटीज के रूप में रहता है. तो ये जो अल्कोहल रहता है बेसिकली इफ यू हैव ए अल्कोहल दैट इज contaminated or impurities such as like methanol, pyridine, copper sulfate is present there, so that is very dangerous for our health. Okay, so basically that is why no, if we are having no contaminated alcohol, if we drink contaminated alcohol, so that is dangerous for health. So specifically, if you have a methanol methanol as a contamination, so basically that can cause a blindness and immediately. Okay, or even death. So depending on the percent, how much percent is there. So if it is a dilute or little amount, so maybe the little illness, and then the extent is blindness, and then if you have a higher amount, so basically immediate death. Okay, so this is why this is the what is denatured alcohol. So basically when you are having alcohol contaminated with these are kind of impurities, so basically those are called denatured alcohol. Okay, with this, so basically we end the alcohol chapter, and this is very all this content is important for your competitive exam. Now we'll learn about the carboxylic acid. Carboxylic acid, this is like again for alcohol we are having OH functional group. यहाँ पे क्या होगा, जो COOH functional group जो रहता है तो उसको बताते हैं कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड. ठीक है, तो हमारा जैसे है तो इसमें जो फर्स्ट मेंबर ऑफ दिस कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड विल बी लाइक HCOOH. पता है दिस इज ए फॉर्मिक एसिड, common name, this is a formic acid, and the IU IUPAC name will be the methanoic acid. And in our syllabus we are having the second member of this family, so that is N equal to basically here it is different like this. So basically we are when n equal to 1, so that will produce our second member. So basically CH3 COOH. So this is called the ethanoic acid. It is the according to IUPAC, and common name is acetic acid. ठीक है? So this is a very different from inorganic acid. We are calling this is the acid. So basically these are very different from inorganic acid. तो inorganic acid क्या होता है? वो जनरली strong acid होता है, और ये जो होता है ये weak acid होता है. जैसे इलेक्ट्रोलाइसिस में पढ़ा होगा, जो वहाँ पे स्ट्रॉन्ग बेस, वीक बेस, और स्ट्रॉन्ग इलेक्ट्रोलाइट, वीक इलेक्ट्रोलाइट होता है. ये जो एसिड है ये वीक इलेक्ट्रोलाइट्स है, क्योंकि ये जो एसिटिक एसिड ये कम्प्लीटली आयनाइज नहीं होता है. ठीक है. सो अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, I hope you all familiar with the acetic acid. So basically this is nothing but a vinegar that we used in a food item. So basically fast food, or to make a pickle. So basically 5 to 8% of acetic acid is known as vinegar. Okay, so this is very important for the competitive exam. What is vinegar, or what is the smell of acetic acid? So basically it is like a pungent vinegar smell. Okay, so basically whatever the smell you got from the vinegar, so that is the smell of acetic acid, because vinegar content, basically vinegar is a dilute solution of acetic acid. I hope this is very important for the competitive exam. And now we'll learn about the preparation of acetic acid. तो उसमें क्या होता है, जो सिंपल ऑक्सीडेशन करने के बाद जो कंपाउंड का अल्कोहल और हाइड्रोकार्बन का ऑक्सीडेशन करने से ये मिलता है. द फर्स्ट विल लर्न अबाउट CH3 CH2OH, वो इथानॉल के जो ऑक्सीडेशन करने के बाद जो मिलता है. सो यहाँ पे क्या होता है, जो ऑक्सीडेशन होता है इन प्रेजेंस ऑफ बैक्टीरिया, एंड बैक्टीरिया वी यूज दैट इज कॉल्ड एसिटोबैक्टर. तो एसिटोबैक्टर एक्चुअली दिस ये क्या करते हैं, कन्वर्ट करते हैं अल्कोहल को एसिटिक एसिड से कन्वर्ट करते हैं, और यहाँ पे क्या मिलते हैं, जो एसिटिक एसिड मिलता है वो एक्वस सॉल्यूशन में, और इसका जो परसेंटेज रहता है तो 5 to 8%. तो यही है एक्चुअली द विनेगर. सो बेसिकली दिस इज ए नथिंग बट ए विनेगर. सो बेसिकली 5 to 8%. ओके. तो और भी हम तरीका है, जैसे अभी अभी पढ़ा है जो इथानॉल के अल्कालाइन केमिनोफोर जो ऑक्सीडाइजिंग एजेंट यूज करेंगे तो वो भी एसिटिक एसिड बनेगा, CH3 CH2OH. तो वहाँ पे क्या होता है, जो ऑक्सीजन, तो अल्कालाइन केमिनोफोर, तो उसमें क्या होता है, एसिटिक एसिड होता है. ठीक है. So these are the different method for the preparation. So basically this is a large scale you can prepare, and this is also large scale, but their yield or the percent of yield will be less, because only the say 5 to 10% maximum you can get from this method. Okay, so now we'll learn about the physical properties. So this is the competitive exam, so statement based questions you get from this. So basically physical properties of acetic acid. So this is this is a colorless, and with a pungent, strong pungent smell, that you can, this basically it is similar to like a vinegar, pungent smell and sour in taste. तो ये जो है थोड़ा खट्टा है, क्योंकि एसिड जो है वो खट्टा होता है, तो इसीलिए इसका जो टेस्ट है वो खट्टा है और पंजेंट स्मेल है. और जो इम्पोर्टेंट है, ये भी बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट है कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम के लिए. सो एक्चुअली व्हाट इज द ग्लेशियल एसिटिक एसिड. Okay, so basically what is below 16 degree centigrade, or 16.5 more accurately, so it forms like a gaseous, it forms ice like ice like crystals. That is why it looks like a glacier. That is why it called it also called as or named as glacial acetic acid. Glacial acetic acid. तो ये जो है what is glacial acetic acid, so this is you can expect a question like this, what is glacial acetic acid? So basically glacial acetic acid is nothing but a concentrated acetic acid. So actually if you take the concentrated acetic acid below 16.5 degrees centigrade, so it will form like ice like structure and which is looks like a glacier. That is why it is called the glacial acetic acid. Okay, it is the most another important point is it is corrosive in nature. It is corrosive. It is corrosive in nature. Basically, it is corrosive. Action on the skin. So if you fell down on your skin, that will make a corrosion and also the blister and causes blister. ठीक है, तो वो जैसे एसिड स्किन में ऐसा कुछ गिर जाएगा तो उसमें क्या होता है, थोड़ा जैसे पानी जैसा स्किन के अंदर से हो जाता है, तो वही है ब्लिस्टर्स. Okay, and it is miscible. This is also important point. It is miscible in water, or it is soluble in water. Miscible or uh, soluble in water because of strong hydrogen bonding, strong hydrogen bonding with water. तो इसलिए ये भी जो क्वेश्चन आ सकते हैं, जो व्हाई एसिटिक एसिड इज soluble in water, but what are the reasons? So basically this is like a because of the strong hydrogen bonding with water and the acid. So basically that is why it form is soluble, or it is miscible in water. So now we'll learn about the chemical properties or chemical reaction, uh, chemical properties of the acetic acid or ethanoic acid. This is also called the ethanoic acid. So as we know, so we are calling this is the acid. So basically if you take the aqueous solution, so what will happen? So basically it will produce H3O plus. Basically it will produce H plus ion and acetic acid. So what will be the, so basically it will turn blue litmus to red. So basically it is acidic. It says it is acidic in character. So basically blue litmus turns red. Okay, and since it is acid, so basically it reacts with the alkali and produce salt. Okay, so acid it reacts with the alkali like NaOH, it produces salt, that is sodium acetate and water. So sodium acetate is very important ingredient for our drug molecules. So basically in the many drug molecules we use sodium acetate. So this is why it has great importance. And the practical based questions you can expect. So basically the reaction between the acetic acid and sodium bicarbonate. So basically what will happen if you mix the pinch of sodium bicarbonate or sodium hydrogen carbonate with acetic acid. तो यहाँ पे क्या होगा, जो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड का जो एवापोरेशन आएगा और जो बबल्स वो दिखाई देगा, और इसमें क्या बनेगा, जो सोडियम एसीटेट okay or water. ठीक है, so these are the most important reaction. Again the same reaction what we learn in a alcohol chapter, basically the esterification reaction. So basically the reaction between, again in the next slide, esterification reaction. So where acid will react with the alcohol. So this is a vice versa, like a in the alcohol also we learn this one. In the acid also we learn. So basically in presence of concentrated H2SO4, this will form CH3 C double O C2H5. So ethyl acetate. So this is a ester. This is called the ester, and this is a sweet smell. And this is very practical based questions can also appear. What will happen? Is there any smell? What kind of characteristic smell you will get from this? Okay. So now we'll learn about the uses of alcohol acid and with this. So basically this is uses, and this is the first. So basically as we learn, basically the sodium salt of acetic acid, it is used as a drug in in various drug molecule preparation we use as a basically additives we use. Apart from that, so basically this is also used in in paints and um, in medicine. So basically paints and solvent. This is solvent. So these are the most frequently used. And this is also the another important is for the pickle preservation. So basically as the synthetic vinegar used in pickles. Okay, so these are the important use. Apart from that, this is also used in various reactions in organic chemistry, or it is used as a reagent for many reactions. And so these are the typical use, or the or the reactions that we learn. So basically this is very very important for competitive exam. And with this, so I hope you enjoyed the class and you learned something. And we are ending this session as well as this chapter. And thank you for your kind attention.